Hey Taylor, how you doing? Okay, so I want to just kind of talk about your response here because I think we need to repost here because your actually the first response, I think there's a little misunderstanding of the question, and then the second response doesn't really the second question doesn't really get answered here. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So you're talking about the Great Depression as, and the question is this: is what are the difference with? I'm sorry, give an example of the largest steps that society has made in the transition from support to basic needs of consumer society. Now you're saying the Great Depression was a step that society has made. But society didn't make that step. The Great Depression wasn't a step that society made. The Great Depression was um, it was a result of the stock market crash. Okay, so that was not a planned step that society took to support the basic needs of consumer society. That was a result of the stock market crash. So what you want to do is you want to really think about this and think about some of the steps that society has made to support a consumer society. And you can go back and use history here in your response. And then the second response here is just, this is pretty basic, generic. There's not really any information here, and please don't misunderstand my comments as being discouraging, because I'm definitely not trying to be discouraging. I really want you to get this because there are definite and relevant correlation and definite ties between this discussion topic and our upcoming practice in graphic design, specifically as it relates to branding in corporate identity. So what we want to do is we want to take a look at the difference, and again, to take a look at the question is, what are the differences between signs, symbols, and icons that communicate the difference between life-sustaining and lifestyle industries. So what you want to do is you want to talk about research icons, signs, and symbols used in life-sustaining industries, and then compare and contrast the design of those signs, symbols, and icons with the design of signs, symbols, and icons used in um, lifestyle industry. So basically, you're going to look at the design of these signs, symbols, and icons and compare the two between a life-sustaining industry and a lifestyle industry. Okay, sound good? It's not as difficult as it sounds. It just really just take a second, step back and think about it for a second. You'll get it. I know you will. But I want you to repost, not because I'm just, I'm trying to give you more work. I really want you to understand the thought behind this entire discussion board. Sound good? All right, Taylor, I'm looking forward to your response. Thank you very much.